Now, we know at one point Vlad and Lord Jamar were tight. We were seeing Jamar on Vlad TV all the time. In fact, I think some of the most impactful interviews for the culture came from them as a duo. Remember, Jamar said white people were guests in the house of hip hop and everybody was talking about it? He was one of the original personalities that really got people angry, but they couldn't help but watch him while him and Vlad addressed relevant hip hop topics. And plus, he checked Vlad a few times on some things too. So they had a falling out over Minister Farrakhan, and Vlad has never really addressed Lord Jamar until now. Man, roll the clip.
Yo, are you for most part, are you comfortable going outside? Cause I know you say you don't be like, no fighting shit, but it do be like people mad at you. Like Lord Jamar, like he said you brag a lot, on how much money you make. And I think if you was to see a nigga like Lord Jamar in the store, he probably try to like rough you up a little bit. So like,
that's not gonna happen. Now, me and Lord Jamar go back. Like he was a regular guest on my show. I have no worries about being around Lord Jamar. And listen, you got to understand also, there's the internet and then there's real life. The same person that'll say, I hope your family dies on the internet will ask you for a photo in real life. Mm-hmm. When I go outside, like every time I go outside, it's always people walking up to me asking for photos, telling me how much they love what I do. Like if I go to restaurants, they'll, take care of me and stuff like that. But on the internet, it looks like I'm hated. But that's not really true in real life. Now, in terms of the way I move around, if I'm going to something where it's like a hip hop event or something like that, I'll bring security with me. But if I'm just walking around, now I don't just walk around anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive, I don't feel like I need security with me during those times, but if I go to certain areas, I will, but I usually try to avoid those areas. But in general, man,
me too, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, every so often someone will talk shit from across the street or something like that. But I don't really put that type of energy out there where I'm really fucking with people and I'm, causing harm to people and I'm beefing with people to the point where I'm like a Charleston White, where I'm talking about their kids and wishing they'll die and that type of shit. I don't go there. If I have a problem with someone, we'll just stick to whatever that problem is, but I'll never go below the belt with it. So I think in general, I haven't really had those types of problems over the years.
Now, while Vlad was brief on what he said, I definitely think you can read into it and him saying he's not worried about running into Jamar and it's not going to happen, that Jamar's not going to rough him up. I do wish that they asked Vlad more about the issues between him and Lord Jamar and why he didn't apologize over the situation with the minister, even if he doubles down and says, I'm not apologizing still. I was not wrong. It's just we haven't really heard him address the issue before. Now, back in October of 2024, Vlad appeared on My Expert Opinion and he was talking about recurring guests getting paid on his platform, and they asked him about Lord Jamar and he said, Jamar, I don't talk to anymore. That was the closest we've seen him talking about Jamar until now. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Would you like to see these two piece it up and do interviews together again? Put your thoughts down in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe and stay connected with Panda Chop TV. Peace.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.